No, it's just the fact that like if you were back here by the time that I closed my door, I was going to just start the session without you, regardless.
Uh,
Ow.
I mean, hey, we warned you that we were going to yell at you during and that we were going to start. So
no one informed me of this.
yes, we
Yes?
did. And I literally said like I'm going to go yell at Yaturi. Yeah. Normally, whenever I'm yelling at somebody, it's like, yeah, no, we're about to start. Like, we'll be going and starting the recording and doing all the other stuff.
To be fair, he did say that.
So
He did.
where?
That's
I was
why I
wondering-
vote we murder him in his sleep.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Murdering who in Chell's? Sorry, in their sleep? Like Chell or somebody else?
Yeah, we're murdering
Well-
Chels.
You
Ah,
don't
okay.
have
Let's
to
see.
worry. You don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. We will tell you at near the time.
Let's see. 20.
I mean, you guys can go. You guys can go murder him in his sleep right now if you guys so choose.
Hell yeah, let's go do that. I'm sorry, Lucas. The only way.
The only way he proceeds to stab
I mean, he
him
obstructed
multiple times.
police work. And by obstruct police work, I mean he was a jerk.
I can just imagine all of us just like stood around Chel's bed, just like, it's the only way. Just in like black robes
The
with
only
sacrificial knives.
Okay,
We
so
must-
since apparently a couple people are not getting it, keep in mind, definitely in this
Yeah.
world at the very least, obstruction of justice as broadly refers to actions by individuals that illegally prevent or influence the outcome of like a case, for example.
Worse.
So yeah, if they
Where?
don't stop, so if they don't actually stop you from asking legitimate questions about a case, then yeah, unless they're doing that, they're perfectly within the law. So like
who are we
ask all
stabbing?
your official questions first before you start asking like stupid questions.
So who are we stabbing?
Uh,
Stabbing paintballs.
Nah, we're stabbing you.
We're stabbing you.
Oh, you're stabbing me?
Yes.
I mean, to
Right
be
now.
fair, with Lucas, he could just hit Chell over the head with a book.
If you hit me, it's not gonna go well for me.
By
By the way, do y'all have any ranged attacks?
yes.
Yes.
We
What
all
are
have
those
range.
attacks?
Yeah, mine consists of throwing a person at another person. And I
Yeah.
fucking love it.
To be fair, that is
Okay.
actually canon. Yes, it is. That is his range attack.
Wretched, what are your ranged attacks?
Points at bow.
Yeah, I remember you shot a husband.
To be fair, the first thing he throws is specifically this thing.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
You're gonna hurt a shot just to defeat me.
Just that mental image alone is terrifying.
You have a problem with
Got
him, with him throwing a hamster shot at people. It loves it.
You know
It
what?
loves flying.
You know what? We need to go to frickin' Nuggy Palace or whatever it's called. We need to go back there and beat
Why?
up that one man.
Sorry, what was that, Jill?
He wants
Oh,
to
we
go
need to go
the
to like the
Nuggy
Nuggy place so I can beat up the manager.
You mean the one that called the police on you?
I am the police.
I mean, just simply because you're police does not give you free reign to terrorize all the citizens.
Yeah, huh?
It actually
Will
does in my
certainly be
contract.
able to. Don't worry. Don't.
Yeah, no, that would not have been in your contract, Wretched. That would be real.
Hey, I got all the details.
No,
and I
we
handed
gave
it in
him
myself.
we gave him a fake piece of paper that we kind of just stapled on.
Hey, Gordon, I have a
What?
question.
And in really, really 0.101 text size, at the very bottom it says that this add-on does not actually add to any of the laws and all that. It's just
Yeah.
that Rex never read it.
How does being a mimic work?
You kind of have to just be a mimic.
Yeah, but like Mars Eye, what happens if he transforms into a freaking chair? How does he see?
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, the eye just goes to where the other mimic eye is.
Where the hell? Where are the eyes?
Don't worry about it. To be fair, it also depends on the object. So, what do you all want to do? Do you want to do the lawyer stuff, or do you want to go and just time skip over that and then do insert other thing here?
I vote
So
time
guys,
skip.
you wanna beat up the lawyer, or do you want a time skip?
Time skip.
Time skip.
Alright, so,
skip.
we'll
Let's
advance
do
the day.
one piece.
I'll probably get with Joker some point later, and we'll do the lawyer stuff. To be
Yeah.
fair, Wretched, you are being prosecuted by the lawyer. So, do you want to go and have it be a day and then answer it, or do you want to just trying to write numbers and hope that the lawyer will agree to it?
I say skip.
No. He's suing
Well,
you.
I'm
You
in
can't
Yeah,
skip it.
Yeah, you can't skip it. That lawyer is going to bring you to court. We're either advancing to that, or you're going to try to settle it. Basically.
I'll be your lawyer, Wretched.
I say, can I offer Chelts to the lawyer in for some form of payment?
Sure, man.
Okay.
Slavery exists.
So, you're essentially just like, so, yeah, basically I'm going to just place it as, like, where you all are, like, over there. So, you're basically over there, just saying, like, yo, can I go get this guy, to be, like, actually, paying the debt or something?
Yes.
And he goes and she goes and says, "Well, I guess that's down to that person on whether or not they want to take on your debt."
He has no choice. Chelts.
I've already dealt with enough debt. I'm basically professional on debt. I got this.
See, he agrees. Bye.
The lawyer says, like, "So you're taking on the burden. All right. Then I guess
Wait.
that sells it. But
a minute.
you're still
Honey.
being on trial. Oh,
Wait.
it's just that he
What-
has to pay for the fees then.
Wait, how much is the debt?
2,000 platinum, plus another 100 platinum from the monitor, and also any legal fees.
Interesting.
I mean, like I
why
said,
don't
you would know this, so you could deny it.
Wretched, why didn't you tell me any of this before?
You
Uh,
already agreed.
I
You
mean, to
already
be fair,
agreed.
your eye. If you asked your eye would tell you. In fact, your eye probably would have warned you about that.
I forget it's there all the time.
What?
I forget everything, Gordon.
I mean, the eye still probably would have warned you if you want to go and say, like, no, you don't.
Yeah, sure, I'll take up his debt. It can't be that bad.
I told you
Okay.
that's 2,000. It's 2,000 platinum
Yup.
as a base.
Yup.
I don't think he cares at this point. Let's go with it.
Alright, Wretched, do you have any defense for the trial? Because I assume you're not going to go and try to settle it.
I know what I did.
Okay. So
This is the
then,
clusterfuck.
Shell, you are now on the hook for the full 2,100 platinum, plus
Yep.
the 500 gold in lawyer fees.
Yup.
I can at
Okay.
least
So is
I
my
can at
And the
least
lawyer
negative.
also gives you the contract slave thing, saying that, yeah, basically just the typical stuff, like they can call you, just asked for a reference if they, well, yeah, just like if you're coincidentally not here, they can just do whatever. But they cannot actually force you to do, well, yeah, they can force you to do physical labor if it will not kill you and is not illegal.
I
And
have
then
700. I
what?
have 700 freaking gold.
No,
Congratulations, platinum is 100 gold each.
no, it's 10 gold each. So he has, if you're wanting to go for our gold specifically, he has a debt of 21,500 gold.
So I need 21,000 gold.
Let's go rob a bank.
God damn it.
So what is the situation I'm in right now?
Basically, you're just a slave until you can pay. Alright, so court is in session. Over here on the prosecution, we have Hops the Great. They are charging, and Ping over here with obstruction of justice. Opening statements. First from Hops.
Yes. As I think.
Don't tell me you didn't think that I'd ask you for opening statements.
No, it's not that. It's just I've never actually done even a mock court case.
Okay,
So
so
I
basically
wouldn't
how court cases
really-
work is there's opening statements first done by the prosecutor, then done by the defense, and there's all the prosecutor witnesses and like any evidence that the prosecutor wants to do. So in this case, the lawyer will ask for a lawyer statement, which is something more specific to this world, where it's like a lawyer on lawyer conversation, and essentially like everything can be done there. If you want to call any witnesses after that, then you're free to. And then essentially the defense will go and do the same thing. Closing statements, and first you, then the lawyer, then the opposing side, then the defense lawyer. And then finally, the judge will issue a ruling, and if it's a jury trial, the jury will come back with some sort of verdict, and then the trial will end.
Okay.
Um,
So give me a
so
second, I
basically,
need
like,
to-
what are you trying to prove here? Like, that's the main thing that opening statements are for.
Okay. Well, I know that I'm trying to prove that he was obstructing justice. So whatever.
Yes.
Sorry, I just woke up from a nap, so I'm
Fair enough.
bobbling all over the place. So
Understandable.
yeah. Give me a moment. Okay. I think I can do this. Alright, so today I am here to prove that Ping here, along with her lawyer team of what we assume to be simulacrums, committed a very committed a crime that could very much cause a certain investigation to go unsolved. I am here to prove that this person, this lawyer, has committed obstruction of justice, in which I can't do this. I'm having trouble coming up with words.
Fair enough.
I'll just have to end my thing as, that, I guess, because I can't think of anything else.
Alright, there's the opening statements from Hops. Now then, Ping, and please start with your opening statements. And she goes and says, of course, Your Honor. So, with all due respect to the court, I will first go and state the charge. Obstruction of justice. So, what I am going to try to do is prove that my actions did not illegally prevent or influence the outcome of a investigation. We are allowed to do business however we want, as long as it does not interfere with government proceedings, such as investigations. And through the evidence provided, I can certainly prove that I did not illegally prevent or influence the outcome of an investigation. And I will then rest my case. I also move for a lawyer conversation. And alright then, Hops. Do you accept this?
Out of character, I'm gonna ask. I need to ask. What's a lawyer conversation?
It's you talking to a lawyer. Basically, you guys can bring up evidence. It's more to clarify like evidence pieces, essentially, such as oh hey, I'm trying to think of the words. Basically, you're both under oath, essentially. And so
Right.
it's you're trying to go and basically make sure that both you and the other lawyer are on the same page, basically, with the evidence. So you basically know that you're both working with the same facts and are not going to pretty much deviate from facts that are basically in the case.
Okay, that sounds about right. Sounds fair.
Yes. So you accept it.
Yes.
Alright, so then you two go out to the center of the courtroom and said, basically have two chairs facing each other. Ping goes and says, okay, so I have one major thing to ask, if you don't mind me going first.
Okay.
So, from the police reports, it's that Ewan said, you talked to Simulacrum 7, and actually went and said that you'll sue both me and my simulacrums. And then after saying that you would get a warrant, you left and never came back. Your colleague also came back and talked to Table 7, proceeded to Table 1. On Table 1, went and said that for lawyer and lawyer advice, they could go to Table 8. And yet they never went to Table 8, nor advanced through any of the other channels there, and just simply left. Is that actually obstruction of justice if you both left without going through anything that we are willingly providing you without a warrant?
I will answer your question by asking you a question. this whole process that we're supposed to go through, as I have said, we went through table to table. Well, not me personally, but one of my colleagues went through table to table to table, and then eventually went back to another table we've already been to. This causes a loop that wastes precious time for said investigation. If you had just if originally you had just said we can get our boss, this would not have had to happen. Because as you should know, investigations need to go smoothly so that the crime that the investigation is trying to solve can be solved. If we are wasting our time going from table to table to table to table, and then eventually reaching another table we've already been to, does that not seem like a waste of time and therefore obstruction of justice?
Did you actually follow through to the end? And because from what the documents show, the furthest you guys got to was table 1. So your friend went to table 3, as typical procedure. Went to table 7, and as is typical procedure. Then went to table 1, which is typical procedure. From table 1, they were told that if they needed a lawyer, it would be table 9. And if they needed lawyer-on-lawyer advice, it would be table 8. They chose to not go to table 9 nor to table 8. They just instead chose to leave. Where in that statement of facts did you get told to go back to table 7 or to table 3?
The point of the matter that I was trying to make here is we were being told to go from table to table to table. Whether we actually did go back to a table we already visited, I'm sorry if I screwed that up. Is irrelevant. Again, it is a waste of time. We needed to talk to someone who might be able to clear up something in our investigation. If you had just understood that we were doing an investigation, which you should have, we said we were looking for someone who could help us with a police investigation, none of this would have happened, and this would not be a court case. So, I'm failing to see why you aren't acknowledging the waste of time part that was the obstruction of justice.
And you are saving to fail to realize that businesses can be operated at however they want. So they can have requests be sent from various different people. All that matters is whether or not those people explicitly say that they will not proceed along that chain. And you're told that table 8 was most appropriate. you guys never went to table 8. How is it my fault that you guys chose to leave when literally I'm a lawyer? So talking to table 8 would have been most appropriate. And even still, like, if table 8 had no idea about what was going on, there's nothing saying that they wouldn't go higher up, aka to me. So you weren't illegally prevented in that case. Now, were you?
Trying to think of my words carefully right now. I still fail to see how your job should run that way. It should not run that way. It is a waste of time. And if a cop, such as myself, were to come to your job with an investigation, whether your job entails you to do this process or not, is irrelevant. If there is an investigation that needs to be done, it should go quickly. If you deny that investigation a swift run, then you are at fault. Such is said in, as I'm sure you know, any kind of situation there. If you are a lawyer, you should know the laws. And if the laws state that, well, it's not a law, but it's a common knowledge that if an investigation is being done, then it needs to be done as fast as possible and not waste time. So you not answering the question just shows suspicion. Please answer, why did you waste our time? Why did you not just get your boss?
I mean, I am the boss, for one. 2,
And
who's to say that wouldn't be more a waste of time for me to not have said procedures? Would you not find it more a waste of time for them to have no idea about where it is, rather than a specific set of tables, some more requesting about various specifics, and then others just more to route you to the proper table? Would it not be a more impeding, and to have it be just that they're all willy-nilly, and so they have no idea who you're supposed to talk to, and so therefore you need to go through all 9 rather than just maybe like 4.
And then I'm going to turn to the judge and say, can you please have him answer the question straightforward? Why would he be wasting our time? Because this in itself is now a waste of time.
The judge goes and says, Ping, you are supposed to answer at least why all of that stuff is needed, at the very least. Whether or not it's more of a waste of time is irrelevant. Which Ping replies, understood, Your Honor. Just know that for me, to do my job properly, I need all 9. they all take generally whenever they're not needing to have other priorities, such as leading people to proper tables. And so therefore, all 9 would be there regardless on whether or not there was that procedure or not. Without that procedure, all 9 tables would be completely clueless of what all those other tables are doing. And as it stands, table 3 knows us to receive a form from table 7, and that essentially tells you, hey, this is what this person is here for. Or table 7 receives a form from table 1 to know about how the person is, such as, are they a police officer? This is their proof. Also, like, is this a person that needs to go directly to me? Or is this somebody that can just generally be navigated elsewhere through proper channels and needed to come out to me? Table 1 will send you back to table 7, and table 7 then will send you to table 2. Table 2 just would have sent you the forms so that table 3 could then learn about what actually you need to be there for. Table 1 actually did speed up the process for you. Because table 1 told you directly to go to table 8. So you are directly you're actually directly interfering with yourself by saying that we did not accelerate it when we in fact did accelerate it for you.
And yet we went to other tables when all we could have done was gone to one table and spoke with the you that is the one running the whole joint, instead of having to go from table to table, which we didn't know we would have had to. This is still making it difficult. Your job, whether you're doing your job right or not, is irrelevant right now. What your job is a waste of time it's not a... Let me choose my words carefully here. Your job caused so much confusion when it could have gone just, hey, we're doing a police investigation. We need to talk to whoever is in charge here. You could have said, there's someone in charge. Let me get them for you. Whether that goes against your job is irrelevant. It would have made things go faster. But because you and your simulacrum friends decided to send us from table to table to table after we told you what we were here for, it wasted our time. These are facts.
Okay.
And you aren't acknowledging.
So you go and say you said that without I'll say with utmost certainty that you went and said that we actually you told my simulacrums that you're here specifically for an investigation, correct?
Yes.
So then, and let's go and have that boss of yours take you to court for perjury. Because according to this document right here, as they show you the transcript for the investigations, you guys never told Table 3 that you were here to actually investigate. You just called it an incident and a bit like a crime. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're here for an investigation. And as for you specifically, you never actually did say that. You just talked about a little problem. How are we supposed to know about what problem it is? And as well, if it's the case, as who says that we actually know anything about it?
Here's the thing. I want you to listen closely. Police officer, little problem, usually refers to, and fill in the blank, a crime. Right? Yes. So, whether I said investigation or not should be irrelevant.
Well,
If I am a police
I would like to point
officer,
out that your little friend didn't really ever say to Table 3, who would be pretty much one of the only other ones to know about where things are besides maybe Table 1. But yeah, they never said that they were a cop for a police incident. So therefore, they could be just going there to hire us for said criminal case. As for you, there's all sorts of problems that cops could actually be going for. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a criminal issue. It just means that there's something you guys need to do. It could be something as simple as, oh hey, we need to find this little item. Do you guys have any idea about where it is? Who's to say that that's actually an issue?
that in itself is called an investigation. Looking for evidence is part of an investigation. If we were looking for an item, which we weren't, but still, this would still warrant an investigation. And also, my friend that you are speaking of said that they were a lawyer,
Yes, and they were advanced to Table
not
4.
a cop. So they said who they were. You saying didn't say who they were is not true.
I
They
would
said they're a
also like to
lawyer.
point out, I did specify to Table 3. According to the transcript, they never said that they were a lawyer, or until Table 1. So, me saying that they did not say that they were even a lawyer from on Table 3 or Table 7 is indeed correct. Well, Table 7 they did say it was police business. So there's that. But again, I did specify Table 3.
Well, let me ask you this. In fact, let me ask the court this.
Hold on.
Because,
Okay, sorry about that. Continue.
I'm sorry. So, as I was saying, let me ask you and the court this. Because you saying that you didn't know, yet you are a simulacrum amongst simulacrum. Therefore, you are created by the same person. Should they not have a similar shared memory? That seems like that's how the spell works.
One, that is not at all how that is. Two, I modified it. Three, where the frick have you gotten into your mind that I am a simulacrum?
Okay, then why did... It's now confusing me. Didn't we state that he was a simulacrum?
There's
not this
there's
particular-
no actual statement of this one being a simulacrum. There has been statements of this person having at least 9, but whether or not the
Right.
simulacrum
talking
has
about-
casted simulacrum on themselves 9
That's
more
not what I
times was not actually a statement.
I didn't mean this particular one is the simulacrum. I meant that he had simulacrums, right?
Okay, so then that was an entirely different statement. Because you went and said a simulacrum of a simulacrum.
I never said that. I said, doesn't a simulacrum share a similar mindset and, memories and all that? That's all I said. I never said simulacrum of a simulacrum.
Okay, so then they don't say the third part, but they still do say like that's not actually how the spell works. Plus, it was modified.
Okay.
So normal simulacrum rules don't actually apply.
Well, that kind of confuses me further.
Well, to put it to you this way, it had to be modified because otherwise, as the moment they cast a second simulacrum, the first one would have gone away. So the fact that they had 9 meant that they had to have actually either found 9 other casters that would, like 8 other casters that would have done the same thing, or B, they would have had to modify the spell to allow them to cast it on the same target multiple times.
I'm starting to see why the NPC Mara didn't like these guys.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Why else would she not?
Because, seriously, this whole court session is just confusing me, and therefore is in itself a waste of time. Because, there's no point to this now. With my player intellect that is supposed to be the character intellect, which can't be without me, I can't do this. So what is the point of my player being able to do this? Or not player, character, sorry. Character. Being able to do this.
I mean, to be fair, I did tell you earlier that you were able to drop the case if you didn't want to.
The problem is, if I drop the case, then this would all have been even bigger waste of time,
Fair.
So if I were to do this,
But it's also
And
how
then
likely
fail.
do you think that this case will be successful right now?
well, because of this freaking jerk, not very, because he's just being confusing and vague. And he's not acknowledging anything. Really. She isn't acknowledging anything that I'm stating the statements that are fact that I'm trying to state that doesn't include some of the ones that I apparently screwed up with.
Okay, so to tell you this as well, some other things that are at the heart of this case. One, you're trying to prove that Ping illegally prevented or influenced the outcome of the proceeding. And when, 2, if as long as the information can ultimately be provided, such as somebody in the chain does not go and just force out a cop, basically. It is entirely legal to have somebody go, for example, through 100 tables to ultimately get to the right thing. Especially if they go and advance it to where it's oh, you guys are just wanting this. You're wanting to talk to a lawyer and do a lawyer on lawyer conversation. Okay, yeah, go to this table or go advance along the chain to table 99. It's right over there. And then they point to table 99. that technically is enough to actually avoid most charges.
All right. I'm just gonna say this out of character because honestly, it feels like this should be like if this is a real thing that is allowed in the real world, like for a company to have police that are on an investigation.
I mean, to be fair, it also did help
Oh,
that you
mhm.
didn't have a warrant, because otherwise they might have directed you immediately, more immediately, faster.
Well, here's the problem. We just got there. We couldn't have had a warrant. And if we tried to get a warrant, that would only give even more time wasted on an investigation we were already on. So, if we're already on the investigation, do we really need? I mean, that's redundant. Sorry. Yes, we would need a warrant. Frick.
Well, yeah, but
But
people
still-
don't have to technically provide any information unless that's warranted.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm realizing now.
Yeah.
So.
So,
It
what's
just
your
seems
plan
like
now?
the end- Well, it just seems like the end of this whole thing is just going to be I lose. As per usual.
Sorry, but fair enough on that.
So I might as well just drop the charges. I don't freaking care anymore.
Fair enough.
Like this whole ordeal has now gotten me frustrated.
Well, at least take solace in the fact that you gotta level up for this. And how dare you, Shelf, leave it after, before I went said, hey, by the way, I'm going to, level you all up.
What?
Did you not see the fact that, I went and said, by the way, just so that everyone knows, here's the just so that everyone knows the bartender swimsuit, here it is. And then also,
no, I saw that.
just to note, two things. One, you all most likely would have leveled up by this point.
Yeah, I saw that. But what about where is Chell in this? Is what I'm saying. I don't see Chell mentioned in that message.
You all most likely would have leveled up.
So Chell's the only one not leveling up?
Let me point out that the subject of that sentence is you all.
So then he is leveling up. Then what?
Yes, that's what I literally said. He left literally before I said that, at least you all gotta level up.
Okay. I got confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That whole
Anyway,
thing was a wash.
I was gonna say, we could just do the level up now, at least.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
I mean, get back in there then. But yeah, that whole thing was just, oh my freaking god.
Yeah. I mean,
was
that's the
annoying.
main issue, and that's why Mario hates that one. They go and
Yeah.
literally skirt basically every single law until, every single time that they've been in an investigation. So it's Mara's always figured out, how dare you just barely skirt the law of this? I know for a fact you've done a crime. I just cannot prove it because you always skirt that gosh darn law. How dare you? I hate you. Can you just die or stop committing the crimes that I know you're committing? How dare you? I want to beat I want to beat you up so hard right now. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that I know that that's also illegal. So yeah, you're not the only one that gets annoyed by that lawyer.
Yeah.
And I just realized I accidentally went and pressed as my pause key. So I have no idea whether or not the recording caught Shell taking on the debt and having a 21,500 gold debt placed on him.
The scuff lives on.
Oh, the scuff.
Yeah.
Always
I mean, to
with
be fair, I could have just said it for no reason, as I just caught it and I just didn't notice it. But
fair.
yeah, I just
Don't worry
it's like
about
down.
it.
And it's like, oh hey, recording pause. So I'm like, oh frick. I have no idea how long it's paused, so I'm just gonna catch everything up.
It's just trying to get you. Hate you.
Yep. So where do you guys want to go, or do you want to just do Plan B?
What is
Uh,
plan?
Plan B
Yeah, but-
is another case, basically.
Seaside Town.
Yeah, Seaside Town.
So do
Exactly.
Dawsbury.
Yes. We go by my ship.
Beach episode, baby. I'm just joking.
I mean, technically, yes, you could do it as a beach episode.
Beach
No.
episode.
Episode 7 of Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
There's you three, and
Alright.
time to go up here and get.
I don't even know what episode.
Well, I go to my ship. Oh
I thought you went to the tavern.
yeah, that is true.
Hello,
Oh
Joker.
God!
What's up, Joker? We
By the way,
completely abandoned
we
you.
skipped over the lawyer thing. I'll just get with you later and do it.
Hello,
Oh,
Joker.
wait.
I became a slave.
Wait
Yes.
a minute. You guys started without me?
Yep.
We pinged you about a half hour ago.
Well, it's not even 2 yet for me.
Uh-huh.
We just decided to start early.
No,
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair, we haven't really done much besides the fact that, like, Wretched got the full force hit, and also had Chell take on the debt. And then whatever happened with your case has happened with the case. We've just kind of ignored it, and like as I mentioned, I'll probably go and get with you like at some later point and do that type of thing with you.
Gotcha.
We could do it
Okay,
now. We don't really care.
Phoenix, right.
We are doing the beach episode. If you want to join
Beach
in.
Right, you see a
I mean, I
chair.
was going to
swimming
join in.
water.
That was the original plan for me to join in.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean, they're in Darsbury right now. They've not decided to go anywhere yet. I just have them up at the northern end of the map, about where the tavern is.
Gotcha.
And I see that I
Also-
apparently forgot to touch this map up to where the inn actually has beds.
Also, I hate the fact that Roll20 keeps making me log in.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, completely and horrible. I want to murder it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, at least it works half of the time.
Alright. I am in. I just need to pull up my character sheet.
Giggity.
How's
So
that
there you go.
easy?
Upon entering the town, the people said, "Oh hey, are you guys here for the dragon? So you guys might want to visit that tavern over there."
Wait, there's a dragon?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course there's a dragon, and we get a bunch of amethysts from it. That's why we are known as the Amethyst Town.
Oh dear God.
I want to hunt it.
Please don't kill the livelihood of these poor people.
But fine.
If it's an evil dragon, then we can kill it.
And if it's
Since
not,
all
make love,
dragons
not war.
naturally love me, I think I got this.
No. Bad
Um,
bard.
You're not the bard here.
Since I'm
No, making
basically
love to the dragon.
blind
How many
dragon.
times do I have to tell you?
What?
They know making love to the dragon. How many times do we have to tell you?
Aw, that's no fun.
So, what do you guys do now?
Well,
I mean, I say we go into the pub. Obviously, I can't buy anything because I don't have any money. Do I have money? I do have money. Yay!
Yes, you do have money, but you still technically have that debt.
so you owe that money.
I know
to
I owe
someone.
41,000 gold.
No, 21.
according to- Why'd you say 41?
I wouldn't put the debt on your character. So
The
if you
first
go-
time you said it was 20,500, 21,500. Then you said 41,000, and I'm just getting confused at this point.
I mean, yeah, in your background info, it is correct. So just look at the background info. That's how much you have to pay.
Okay.
Or if you want to move it to US dollars, it's 2,000,000 and
Oh,
I
dear
believe
God.
80,000.
No, it's
Yeah.
actually a lot more than that now.
Oh dear God.
Yup.
Oh yeah, because he increased that.
Court fees.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, it would be. Yeah, if I recall correctly, it would be 2,236,000 USD.
Interesting.
Good luck paying that off.
I don't need luck. I have money.
For now.
That you owe to someone.
Let me know if you want to see the images as blown up. But yeah, you see a purple-haired bartender with a completely purple outfit and purple lipstick saying, "And what can I do for you two?" As she's cleaning a
Alcohol.
glass.
Yes. Alcohol. Whiskey.
What is your...
She goes and points over at you and says, like, "A shot will be 5 gold."
How much for a
Time for
bottle?
Shell.
Uh,
Time
I'll-
for Shell to get into more debt.
I will
I-
give him 5 gold just to be nice, so I'm minusing the gold from my gold. There
Alright.
you go.
How much for a
She
bottle?
places a shot of whiskey in front of Chell. And then
Ah,
for
yes.
Wretched, they go and say, a bottle of whiskey would be 200 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Done deal.
Okay. She places it as a full bottle of whiskey right in front of Wretched.
And I pour us all the shots.
So I have 2 shots now.
Yes.
Interesting.
Eteria,
So-
what are you doing?
Yeah, I have joined in on this drink.
Sorry, I can't hear anything, so
So basically, we've gone to the seaside town, and we're here with the female, purple-haired, purple-outfitted bartender.
I love the color purple.
Purple
Why is it
bee,
purple?
purple da, purple bee, purple da.
I wanna. I'll probably do the same as the rest.
For
pink.
reference, this is what she actually looks like.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna turn to her and say,
What's
by
this
the way, you
reference?
might wanna be careful of the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
God damn it.
Okay, so I will drink the first shot, obviously.
I pour
She just goes
Eteria
and
a
cracks
shot.
her hands and says, like, "I think I got this. I handle
I pour
pe-
Eteria
drunk
a
people
shot of
all the
whiskey.
time."
Do I need to roll a con saving throw for the first shot?
Yes.
Actually, we all do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than me, I'm
In
not
that case,
drinking.
I have to roll 2.
God damn it.
So Joe's fine, Joker's fine. Wretched, and you're thinking that's some very good whiskey, as you're immediately like tipsy. Joker's
Thank
just
goodness.
slightly buzzed.
My character just starts rambling. It's like back in my day, you like like old man rambling.
He just
Thank
takes a
goodness
sip
I have
and
a
he's drunk.
second shot.
Basically, yeah.
I-
And then Chell immediately is
out.
quite drunk.
Another one.
Another
And another one. And
another.
and I'm not paying for it this time.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
five.
Retchie can just pour him a glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
And I have
As it pours off of the cup, like not into the cup.
True.
You see me trying to pour a shot of whiskey, just like
You just see a puddle of whiskey on the counter.
quick, someone get me a straw.
He goes and collapses, and Arya, well, the bartender just looks at him and says, like, "I'm not responsible for him."
Neither am I.
I'm not responsible for me. I mean, what?
You're responsible for myself.
And you're a little bitch.
You're also now passed out drunk there, wretched.
I'm not surprised.
As she also puts it and says, "I'm not responsible for him either."
Don't worry, they're just man children.
Sorry, I wanted to turn down some music that was blasting.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have my character turn to the two passed out drunks, and start drawing on their face.
Not again.
Whilst that's happening, I want to go to the female bartender.
Raise her up! Raise her up!
Come on, we believe in you.
Come on.
Etheria, please. Believe in you.
Where's the bartender? Where's the bartender?
I don't know how to riz.
I mean, you
All
can
you
try.
do is roll to seduce.
Exactly.
I will try, and I'm like, hi, beautiful. Can I get a shot of your favorite drink from this bar?
You're off to a good start. Keep it up.
She goes and giggles a bit, and says, "Thanks for the compliment." And just as a treat, and if you also deal with those two, here's a shot. She was pointing at Wretched and Chell for reference.
And I have another one.
You're passed out. You cannot ask that, nor can you have
Shove
another
it down
one right
my
now.
throat.
I have now successfully drawn glasses and mustache on Wretched, and I've drawn freckles all over Chell's face.
You just hear me muttering. It's like, I don't want to eat another elf.
My character's like writing down everything they're saying while drunk to later investigate.
No, turn it into a fanfic.
My character's so old when you say that, all he says is, "What's a fanfic?"
I
She goes,
want to go to Brazil.
The bartender points over at Wretched and says, "Do I need to throw him into a wall or something?"
Maybe.
Most likely.
I'll get
You
the
just
duct tape.
You just see me shift into different characters, like different people that I've been. Like while passed out drunk.
Jesus.
And under a very specific one, and she probably throws you. She probably punches you, and
Bunch.
she deals 10 bludgeoning damage to you.
Ouch.
Delicious.
So roll a Constitution saving throw there, Wretched.
God damn it.
He says he does this to himself.
You are. She apparently punched you so hard that you're now unconscious for a different reason.
I'm double unconscious.
Rack up the unconscious points.
Somehow he
Keep
is
it up.
double unconscious.
You know,
Wait,
last
isn't that
time I
by
did
that
this,
point a
I
coma?
joke.
Yeah.
Last time I went to drink, I died. So
Wouldn't be the first time.
You also
Wait,
hear.
she's out.
You hear the other people be like, do the challenge, do the challenge, do the
There's a
challenge.
what?
Wait,
Oh,
I hear this. I hear this and say, "What's the challenge?" I say
And
this to the bartender.
they go, there's a challenge where, if you go and win, or can survive, 10 hits from me. They can be either punches or kicks. It's a 25 gold entrance fee, mainly for a potion. But if you win, then either A, you get free information from me, or B, you get a free bottle of liquor from me.
Oh hell yeah, that
That's
sounds like my kind of deal.
I'm
You're
kind of
passed out. You can't hear
You
that.
are unconscious.
My
I'm kind
character.
of curious.
So
What,
wait,
there we go.
my character does it. Second, she says information. My character doesn't. I'm minusing the gold. You said 25.
Yeah, 25 gold. She also says, you do realize you can't dodge any of these hits, right?
Yes.
Alright then. So, let's see. So, first, oh yeah, right, it would be this, so. First 2 hits, are for 14, and then for 9. And second set is 8, and then 13. So you've taken 4 hits so far. And you're down on the 7th. After taking an 18 and for the 6th set. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, worth a try at least.
And then she also goes and gives you a healing potion and says like, better luck next time, as she points out, and everybody cheers like, saying, "That's our girl."
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
A
What?
beautiful
There's no
woman who
rule-
also works
There's no
out.
rule. There's no rule saying that we can't have 2 people enter at the same time.
No.
I would say probably that the rules of the challenge is that it's 1v1 essentially.
Oh, okay. Darn it.
Uh,
It was worth a shot
Oh.
because there was no mention of it before. But yeah, if that's
I was
the
going to
case,
say,
then-
I'm kind of curious what did my character turn into to cause her to punch me?
Probably somebody that she threw out of the bar, basically. At one point, probably for being like, just like incredibly lewd towards her.
Oh, dang.
That wasn't me. I would remember doing this.
Would
You are still passed out drunk and passed out from a punch.
Well, yeah, but she wouldn't know that, so she would just absolutely suck you for that reason.
Either that, or she knows and she's just thinking you're mocking her in your unconscious state.
True, that too.
I'm surprised no one's
Yeah.
questioning how I'm transforming into different people.
No,
She
no,
just
I
doesn't
don't know.
care.
Nobody really does.
No one
You're
cares
like-
about the mimic. They're more
You're
worried
like,
about
"Well,
the challenge.
Nobody care about me, and everybody's like, because We don't.
So, any other responses to Lucas being 7 hit by the bartender?
I'm just
It
gonna look
might-
at him and go, "You were so close, dude. So close."
It might say if I go weak.
Now it's your turn, Wretched.
He's
I
already
just
out.
look to the bartender and I
can't-
say,
yep.
"Oh, what was that?"
I didn't say anything. So go ahead, Yaturi.
Yeah, I just go to the bartender and I say, "A woman who's both beautiful and strong, just my type of woman." I'm cringing so hard.
She goes and says, like, I don't particularly roll that way, but doesn't mean you can't try.
Okay. Why is this being weird?
So that wasn't a definite no.
Eh.
And to be fair, she goes and puts over at him and says, like, so you're volunteering to hit Amos Tribute already?
No.
Yes.
Eh.
Okay, just place down 25 gold, and I could do another challenge with him.
We use his
So
own
I'm
gold.
just gonna like sit him up in a chair and say, "Here you go. He's all
Hey.
yours."
Okay.
I will get my revenge.
So he's sat like there, and she's probably like right there.
I will get my revenge.
So
Good,
he's
let
passed
the
out.
hate-
So Wretched take a con save.
If this doesn't, god damn it!
If this doesn't, goddamn it, got it.
Take another one because you take another 14.
I hate this, Joker. I'm coming for you next.
Hey, I'm not the one who came up with the idea. I'm just the one.
Oh
who's
my
going
god.
with it.
Oh my
And then she finishes as by wait, does she not?
Come on, survive,
Hold on.
Richard. I believe in you.
Interesting.
You're only dead.
If I die, I'm blaming you.
And then
You can't blame me,
after
it
that,
wasn't my idea.
after that, she finally knocks you unconscious as to the floor out of the chair.
I'm already unconscious. God damn it!
Good,
Oh,
let
so now
the-
you're quadruple unconscious because you failed.
Now
twice.
you're in a coma.
good. Let the
He's in a
anger.
coma.
Let the anger and hate take over.
I will hurt you when I find you. I will hurt you.
And you're back up to 8 HP from that, and on our seeing yourself on the floor, as the bartender just stands up, stands over you and says, like, if you want to blame somebody for that, blame your friends. They put you up to that challenge.
Which one was it? I want a second one.
She points to Lucas's sketches as that one. To be fair, I will say that she is wearing a skirt, and you're on the floor looking up at her.
Oh god, why, Gordon? Every time. Every time.
Are you wanting to say anything
manic.
about that, Wretched?
I ain't saying shit. I've seen too many anime to deal with this.
Damn it, Gordon. Every time.
She also walks him back to behind the counter after that. To be fair, I only said that because you are a DUIs for not doing that, Wretched.
Yeah, you not saying something was out of character.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit out of character, I'll be real. Like, I could reason that time though, because, like, you know, he wakes up and he's on the floor and she's staring above him. So it's like, yeah, probably he got beaten the crap up by her.
Yeah.
Also, I punched Lucas just for good measure. Fuck.
I slap him with the book in return.
All right, roll your to hit.
God damn it.
Okay, roll your
Yeah.
damage. And he's unconscious again. She says, I'm not getting him up for that.
Nope. That was his own stupidity.
And then he goes and says, as he is spawning, you have the right to remain silent as he falls to the floor.
Wait, what did you say?
You have the right to remain silent as he falls to the floor.
Proceeds to kick him in the balls.
So anybody do anything to actually help Wretched?
I think I still have a potion.
I have a
What's that?
potion. I'll give him. Actually, do I have a potion on this character?
Do you have a potion of superior healing?
No, I don't have a potion at all. Shit.
Okay, then I'm gonna give him a potion of superior healing to stabilize him.
Wait, we had a long rest, right?
Yes. So like, oh yeah, right. You would be up at 8 mana. But yeah, the damage that's currently on people, that's the damage that they are at right now. Oh, because everybody else was at full HP before, like, getting hit by her.
I didn't get hit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're at
Allow
full
me to
HP.
correct that.
You pushied out of it.
I'm unconscious. I can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they can put you up to the challenge if they want to.
Do it.
I
Do it.
volunteer Cello's tribute.
I'm the tank, but I can't survive that thing.
I love how you're not even like, oh yeah, you know her. You're like that thing.
That thing in female form.
The
No,
bartender
there you
just
go, there you go.
asks,
I'm a
like,
tank, but that
aren't
thing,
you all
it
friends?
scares me.
Why do you want to see your friends being beaten up?
I'm just gonna go, don't worry about it.
I go, technically we're coworkers.
Yeah, we're not friends, we're coworkers. We have to put up with each other's antics all the time.
You just see me hold up a middle finger towards Joker's character just while unconscious.
Hi, Cat. Thank you for sitting on my mic. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, of course. Your cat loves doing that because, of course, it does. As Wretch is now up, probably hearing the people saying that. Are you wanting to second that statement there, Yaturia and Wretched?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I volunteered Chelsea's
What?
tribute.
What's happening?
Basically getting him to go into this.
Yes.
I think I survived that.
Sure. I'm just trying to think of ways I can raise. But well, I don't know.
So keep in mind, you can roll a con save after each one, so you get hit once there, Chell, for 10.
We'll roll a con save.
Yeah.
I am a dwarf and I dig a hole.
Actually, roll 2.
Hmm.
How many do I have to roll?
Currently.
2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay, the first one
Hey.
gets you up as you immediately get hit with the second punch.
Okay.
I
rolled
didn't
2.
volunteer you this time.
We might be able to get it. To do this. We might get the information.
Be able to do this.
Really?
So, you now see that the bartender is punching you as you're just kind of like in a chair.
And I'm not the
This
chair, by the
isn't the
way.
weirdest wake-up call I've gotten.
Yeah, and then she does another set of 2 punches.
Guessing that means 2 more.
No, you're good. The punches were
Okay.
just to see about whether or not you actually woke up. So does your character respond on at all about being punched twice more by this chick?
Honestly, I just assume I did something and just let it happen.
He just assumes the position.
And he also takes 6. So far, Lucas has been the best at 7. But she does go back, and then, yeah. In this case, she goes and heals you for 10 and says like, better luck next time. And if you want to blame somebody, blame all of those 4. As she goes
Well, I'm
back to-
awake again now, right?
Yeah, you're awake again. You're unconscious. So you're now conscious again.
So that means I can drink again, right?
Oh,
Technically,
God.
yes.
Interesting.
You're still hungover though.
God damn it.
I'm
Can I
not
go back
hungover
to
enough to
drinking?
stop
Yes.
drinking.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, I wanna see if if Wretched and Shell have noticed the drawings on their faces.
They do
I
not have a
can't
mirror,
look at
so
my
like,
face.
they would not know probably.
Hello, purple lady. May you pour me another shot.
I mean, technically,
She
technically
goes
they
and
could
looks
look at
over
each
you
other.
and says like, "Haven't you had enough?"
I thought I had enough, like, I don't know, 2 ago, but, like, I mean, you punched me, so this is your fault.
I'm awake again.
Are you really denying free money?
She goes and says like, your funeral.
I have been to my funeral.
She looks over at you like you're crazy.
And he's
Haven't
not
we
wrong.
all been to our own funerals.
Yes.
Sadly, I can confirm this person has died quite a few
Multiple
times already.
She looks over
I
and
expect
sees
you to see me
and
nodding.
says like, "How are you alive?"
The revive
Magic.
spell
That
is
I
has
have
no
no
meaning.
idea. Just random magic, I don't know. Ask them.
I just yell.
the
so
revivification spell is awesome.
I just yell out, "Death has no meaning."
I go, okay, if death has no meaning, let me stab you with my sword.
It still
Uh,
hurts, Joker.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes, but if death has no meaning, he won't die.
The meaning is that it hurts.
Well, if someone told you you could be stabbed with no consequences, would you just let someone stab you?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
I'd be curious.
God damn it.
You know, I don't shame people on there, you know, but like that's pretty weird. Haven't heard that one before.
I mean, to be fair, pain is technically a consequence. So by you say no consequences, that means that we would be that we could be stabbed without feeling the pain. So,
Precisely.
oh,
Hmm.
So you want to be stabbed?
if there's no consequences, then why not, right?
Yeah, exactly. If there's no pain, then sure, go ahead.
If there's
Okay.
no pain, there's no gain.
Yeah, and to be fair, you also said you said no consequences, so that's no blood loss. There's no like any actual physical injury. That's
Mhm.
no pain. So like yeah, like literally nothing happens to you after that. You just get stabbed. Why not? Why not get stabbed at that point?
So Gordon, you really want to get
We-
stabbed?
We don't fetish shame in this channel here. Stop it.
I thought I was the weird one.
No, we're all
Yeah, we're all weird here. Let's be
we're
real.
all weird here.
He wants to be normal these days.
I really want to do it.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm hearing voices.
good.
Wait, you mean
They're in
those
the walls.
voices-
They're
You
in
mean
the
those
walls.
voices in my head are other people can hear them too?
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot to place in firearms.
So it's like,
Sorry.
I wasn't crazy. Screw you, Sandra.
Who's Sandra?
I just wanted the voices.
Oh, I see.
Before sessions, I just speak to my dead self.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
typical.
funny. It's a lot of fun. You should try it.
I mean, to be fair, the only one that has a dead character here, besides you, is Joker.
Hi.
Thanks for abandoning me, you.
Okay.
You abandoned
Ops
me.
never abandoned you. Other characters did.
Okay, I'll be real. That by technicality, you can resurrect Austin if you want to. However, the other one, yeah, there's no way to revive them other than like
Wish.
no, you would have to have whatever's a resurrection spell that does not require a body. I think it's true resurrection. I forget how much resurrection can do that with, but I know true resurrection actually can get away from like the body thing.
Wish also works.
Yeah,
Sure.
because
Think
like the
anyone
body
here
of
has
Sed does
Wish?
not exist.
What?
Yeah, like Sed's body does not exist anymore.
It is decayed. It is a skeleton. It's not.
Yeah,
No.
true resurrection. Is the
It does
one
not
you're
even
talking
exist
about.
as a skeleton.
Oh wow. Gordon, you want to know how much it costs to true resurrection?
25k.
Yeah, that's more than my debt. If I take out another one,
If I
Nah.
take out another loan.
Are you trying to win the? Are you trying to win the game with debt?
Yes, he's trying
In
to win the
D&D.
game with that.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
if
Well-
all of me is alive, then I just win.
Well, here's the thing. If I put all the debt on this one character to revive the other character, then this character dies, I win, and I don't have any debt anymore.
Yeah,
DM
I
would
literally-
change it.
For the second character, I literally did nothing. I did nothing, then died. Remember that, Joker?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, no, it would be true resurrection that's required because like the, yeah, the spell actually can provide a new body if the original no longer exists.
Nice.
But yeah,
Wouldn't be able to take out a loan. I mean, just look at my credit. I have 21,000 in debt.
no, you're a contract
you're-
slave because that's an actual thing that is required. Like Wretched did
Oh,
incur
heck
that
yeah.
expense, and then you took it upon yourself for it.
Yeah, because I'm a person.
Yeah. So by technicality, Wretched should be the one paying for that. It's just you decided, yeah, I'm not gonna have Wretched pay for his own actions.
Yeah, he gave me a drink. That's all okay in my books.
No, I gave you a drink.
I also gave him a drink.
Yeah.
Correct. So, yeah, so Lucas, if you ever get in debt, I'll help you out by taking it on. Don't worry.
You're just the party debt mule.
Yep.
Dude, oh yeah,
what?
right. To be fair,
Damn it.
I'll also say that because it was because it's a different one, it's a low priority, a slave contract.
Mm.
What I love about the whole thing is probably the fact that he's playing 4D chess by making sure he's in debt to literally everybody, that when anybody tries to actually get the debt, the other people fight it. So he's playing like 4D chess. It's like so many demons own his soul that no demon can actually claim it.
No, it's just much more that like whenever he dies, so many people resurrect it. Like reason to resurrect him. That's like, so cancel of shell ownership. Who adds to more debt that he needs? This one. I was like, you this time. Okay. However much added to.
So I was
his
right.
debt to you.
So I was right. He's
He's
playing
debt
4D chess. Chess. With debt.
No, it just extends his
Everyone.
debt. It doesn't mean that he can't die, really.
Yeah, but now he's pretty much immortal because everybody's just going to keep reviving him to get money.
Yes. Immortality at a cost.
Immortality at the
Okay,
cost of
keep in mind,
debt.
if they get to a certain point, I would say that they probably could force you to stop being an adventurer and actually like work for them solely until you can pay off at least a little bit more.
Mhm.
Interesting. So you're telling me I have to do slave stuff? Sounds like
No,
my
I'm
kind
just
of deal.
saying that like you technically should be paying it off, but they will resurrect you to pay it off so long as you don't abuse it, basically.
Hmm.
Because like they'll let you pay it. They'll resurrect you and just add it to the debt and let you continue on until the point where it's like you're just abusing it, and then I'll just claim the character after resurrecting it.
All I gotta do is make sure I don't run into Bahamut.
Needs to summon Bahamut.
Yes, Bama from
Where's
the
my-
way the portal for a meta thing says, "Sup."
Ah,
I was gonna say yes. Let me see. Let me find religion here.
I say, yo, Bahamut,
Find a religion.
he's our debt mule. If you want to add debt to him, be our guest.
You go and get inspiration from something, Wretched. You don't quite know what, because you didn't quite say anything, but you feel like you might have did something as a joke.
wow, I can't believe you get DM inspiration. That's unfair. I get freaking killed
Murdered.
by Bahamut every Thursday. You say something, you get DM inspiration.
Maybe it's because you tempt fate.
True. Oh,
Right.
So anyway,
yeah. So
I'm
what
gonna
are you
have
guys
another
doing
drink.
now?
I'm gonna have one more drink.
Damn it, Joker. Remember what happened last time?
You
Please
pass
pass out.
out, Joker.
What?
Yeah, it's my time to shine.
Wait, I didn't hear what he said.
You pass out
You
because
pass
you
out.
Oh, okay.
you're already like tipsy.
Okay.
I am a wonderful man. Bam.
I'll enjoy something
The
on his
bartender
face.
just looks over at you, passed out, and says like, "What is wrong with you all?"
Hey, don't look at me.
Meanwhile-
Actually, she goes and points at Yaturia and says like, "What is wrong with all of you minus you?"
Damn, Gordon, you really just. I can't believe you.
Meanwhile, while I'm about to pass out, I just wanted to say that I was like, and for my next trick,
And while Joker,
I start snoring.
Okay,
And
so
while
you do
Joker
that
pass-
before she calls you out.
And while Joker passes out, I draw on his face as well.
Yay! Free tattoos.
Yay! I don't know what that means.
She goes and says to you, well, since you really want to do turnaround, do you want to just place him into the ring with me again, as he did with you?
Sure.
Oh, why not? Why not?
Sure, I guess.
I'll be right
Beat
back.
him up. Beat him
Beat
up.
him up.
Beat him up.
Beat him up.
Beat
Beat
him
him
up.
up.
Beat him up.
It's your turn, Joker.
She
And the
goes
final
says,
turn
like,
of the duel.
Alright, time to just do this again for the
Wait,
fourth
wait,
time
wait.
tonight.
Can I watch this up close while I eat popcorn?
I mean, sure.
Do you still
I'm just going to be
popcorn?
repeatedly punching him anyway.
Exactly. Free entertainment.
So, this is already not looking good for Joker, considering the fact she did 3 damage. Like he did, she did a third of his health bar in 1 attack.
Ooh.
So Joker, roll 2 con saves, see if you're up after taking pretty much like 2/3 of your health
All your
in 1
health.
turn.
Also, Terry has replied to that previous question, by the way.
Fair enough. Yes.
And the yeah.
The bartender says, like, clearly you all are very chaotic. And what do you mean forced? As she's proceeding to punch Joker. And Joker takes 4 hits.
Nobody's forced to join us.
You just can never leave. Num 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 num.
Num 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 num.
Num 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 num.
Num 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 num.
Num 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 num.
Nom 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 nom.
And he is back up with 5.
Our only option is to have him kill her.
She goes and says, like, dear God. Are you wanting to do that challenge at this point? Since I'm done with all of you at this point, besides you.
One of us.
One of us. One of us.
One of
One
us.
of us.
One of us.
One of us.
We just put on hoods and like a cult, basically just go one of us. One of us.
us. One of
One
us.
of us. One of us. But yeah.
The perfect gift for this.
She goes and says, fair enough. Based off the way things went, I just figured you probably would want to go and do that. As everybody's is just chanting, go 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
And oh, 5.
Look in the voice chat, and this is what we're doing. One of us.
Yeah,
One
no,
of us.
One
Yeah.
Ari also points over at one of the person that started and says, like, don't force people to take on the challenge, otherwise I will go over there and kick your ass first.
Sensing a bit of
as they hold up
aggression
their
right
heads, say,
now.
"Sorry."
Wait,
Dang it, Roll20 signed me out.
wait.
I love this website.
Don't you just love it? It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do performance to go behind Wretched's back and make it sound like I'm talking like him, going, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
I will hurt you.
Wait, what?
I want to go behind Wretched with a performance check, which I got 16 to make it sound like I'm him. And I'm saying, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
What do I need to roll to counteract that?
uh,
Survival.
So the bartender giggles at what you said, Euteria, and says,
Wow.
"Fair enough. I can't ever argue with a woman wanting to be beautiful. And then as for Wretched, she goes and starts cracking her knuckles like she's about to punch you again.
I blame you for this, Lucas.
100% should. I take fully the blame for this, and know
100%.
that I am smiling on the inside.
All right.
Oh
so I
no,
just wanna
she
see
doesn't
how
go and
well
punch
I
him.
roll
She's
this.
just ready to go and punch him again.
He started it.
Wait.
I point to Lucas.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
She goes and says,
I
kinda figured that,
What this roll would go
"But that doesn't mean that I can't go and punch you prematurely for things you might do later."
You'll never take me alive. Starts running out the door.
She goes and says, "Well, that's one less problem to deal with now."
Aww.
So Lucas said it, not me.
Now he's just watching through the window, just making sure that everything's going okay.
The bartender giggles at your comment, Euteria, and says, "A lot of people go kind of say that to me, unfortunately for you. But I always like hearing how beautiful I am. So feel free to continue."
This is why purple's the best color.
Alright, I just want to see how well I'd roll this. Yeah, no.
Okay, what are you trying to perform with?
Like I said, I'm just checking to see if my performance would be good. Like if I were to perform anything, I just wanted to see what the role would look like. It was
Fair.
just for fun. So
He failed at it, and that's why he doesn't want to admit that he failed at it.
no, I literally was trying to tell you guys that I wanted to roll performance just to see how well I would do.
Fair.
But every time I tried to say something, I got interrupted.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was also
Yeah, it's
there
fine.
were also cases where you guys were already talking, and I was trying to butt in, but I stopped because it would have been rude.
Well.
Don't be afraid to butt in. We don't mind. Well,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
I'm
fair.
going to do something fun. I've got an idea.
I mean, yeah, if you're trying to
What
go and be
if-
funny, then like, yeah, if it's not a serious conversation with an NPC,
No.
then like, I don't mind
No.
you butting in.
No, that's not what I'm doing. It's not a funny thing, it's a fun thing. Because it's an idea. What if, and hear me out, Charlie, you're going to want to hide when I do this. What if I got Bahamut here and then persuaded Bahamut to take this challenge for us so we could get the information?
You're a genius.
I'm pretty sure she'll die.
No, because she's the only one punching.
Wait, Bahamut?
If
Where?
I can, because I can, and then if I persuade him to not attack her, we can get the information.
It's like you just see me appear out of nowhere. It's like Bahamut, where?
She goes and upon you doing that says, "Oh great, he's back."
I have Bahamut. I want to see the Chaos Dragon. I demand the Chaos Dragon.
You might want to run too, there, Reggie. She is.
Hey,
fuming.
I've got no beef with her. She has beef with Chels.
Bahamut is a guy.
I know.
So, anyways, Chell, you're gonna want to hide.
Why? Wait.
I'm rolling religion.
It's like, wait, what are you doing?
Wait.
That was a
I'm not
horrible
prepared
thing.
for this.
You failed that religion.
Yeah.
I do not consent.
I'm going to turn to everybody else and say, help me pray to Bahamut. We need him here
What
for
do
this reason.
I mean,
Fine.
technically, you're on good terms with Bahamut because you had like a
Hell yeah.
night with him.
15.
Pub crawl.
That works.
13?
She's
Reggie,
just
that's the best.
looking at everybody like y'all are crazy.
We are.
And then
Thank you for noticing.
with the attorney, she's just giggling from all the praise that Yuturi is giving her.
This is the first wholesome session we've ever had.
So
It's
far.
too wholesome. Too wholesome. I don't trust it.
First wholesome session so far.
I mean, you guys say wholesome, yet she's speeded up you all.
True. But that's wholesome too.
This is
we kinda
wholesome.
asked for it. us getting beat up was wholesome because we asked for it.
Fair.
We're just a bunch of fucking weirdos, and you should know this at this point.
True.
No.
But anyways, did anybody successfully summon Bahamut?
So you see the door just burst open, this person appears saying, "Why the frick do you all keep calling me?"
I'm just gonna go over to him and try to persuade him to help us out here. I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, that's perfect! That's perfect!"
Please let this work. Please let this work. Please let this work.
So I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, yo, we need your help. This chick's got information for us, and we kind of need your help to take. You just need to withstand some punches. I think you can take it. Just don't attack her back."
That's
He
big
picks
ass.
you up and says, "This is what you called me for."
Yes.
Hey, it's gonna help us out. We need this information, and if
He doesn't
if
notice
we
me,
get
right?
good information, we're gonna treat you to a really nice meal.
All right, fine. He
Oh,
drops
God.
you. Oh. And says,
Thank
"Lead
goodness
the way."
he hasn't noticed me.
Don't worry, if he didn't agree, we were just going to feed you to him.
Man, I'm just a sacrificial tribute to this part.
Exactly. You should know your place.
Exactly. We feed you to him and then revive you. It's a self-sustaining snack.
Infinitely regenerating meal.
I am so glad I got that net 20. This is perfect.
Man, and that 20 persuasion.
We're the
Jesus
plus 9
Christ.
to add to that. So,
You know what?
yeah.
This will be the only that 20 precision you'll get for the next few rounds. It'll be like,
I know, right?
especially when you need it.
Yeah.
This is the only good roll you're gonna get for the next 2 years.
I will take that. So he has agreed, right?
He said, "Lead the way." At least He hasn't
okay.
fully agreed yet.
Oh. Alright. I am leading him to her.
Yo.
Meanwhile, I hope Chell has hidden well.
Yeah, roll your stuff, Chell.
Oh no, please don't roll in that one. Please don't roll in that one.
Not one, not one, not one, not one, not one, not one, not.
Just good.
Bahamut sees you, and says like, "Ah, great. Of course you're here."
Greetings, Lord Bahamut. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and I very much will not let you to walk in, get in on my dragons again. She
Yep.
looks over
I
at him and
totally
says, like,
agree.
what?
I totally agree with you. I would not want that to happen either.
And then he says that you walked in on a female dragon bathing, and
Yep, it happened.
she looks incredibly more pissed off now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "So, you want to explain yourself over there?"
Foot in mouth. Situation.
So I'm just gonna introduce Bahamut to her. But I'm gonna give him a false name to hide his identity for him.
I think they can most probably feel the energy around him.
I'm just gonna say that he's a powerful wizard. That's all. So that it looks like he's actually going to be weak, because you know the whole thing about wizards die to 1d4 everything damage. Anyway. But he's actually going to be able to withstand this. We guarantee it.
Okay. So, okay, so this is not a good situation for me at all.
Bahamut also goes and says to that, it's like, "What do you mean I'm a wizard?"
I just
as he glares at you.
I just whisper to him and say, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a ruse. Don't worry. You actually are not a wizard, but I know that, but we're using that as a disguise for you." I whisper this whole thing to him so that, you know,
he goes and says, "A ruse for what?"
I told you. We need you to help us out so we can get some information, and afterwards we're going to treat you to a meal.
And I also want to get a contract with Tiamat.
We might include Chell as that meal.
Yeah, just ask Bahamut for Tiamat's contacts.
Yeah, I want to get a contract with Tiamat, so there's also that.
This is pure fucking evil, and I love it.
But yeah, the bartender just looks over at him and says, like, also points over at Bahamut and says, like, "Did you get him for that challenge specifically?" To which he replies, "What challenge?" Before the bartender just explains everything, and Bahamut, of course, just answers, like, "She's a bartender. Did you guys not think of just simply asking her for the information?" As he glares at you.
Why would she give away information for free?
Right?
I know, but she might sell it, you stupid asshole.
Yeah. She goes.
But that requires money.
If you guys just want information, you just have to simply ask for it, and I'll tell you the price.
Yeah. Okay.
What
information are we looking for?
Oh God.
Bahamut looks over at Bayessa and just says, like, "I don't know." And she goes and says, like, "Since that's it's all said and done."
Uh-oh.
Please, no.
"Sorry, Joe. She broke your AC and knocked you unconscious as to go and hit you down." As she goes and says, "That's for walking in on that girl."
And
I teabag him.
My life is just misery and misery and misery again.
So I'm just gonna turn to Bahamut and say, "I'll still treat you to that meal because you kind of did help us anyway." And then I turn back to the bartender and say, "How much for the information?"
Depends on what you're wanting information on.
What are we
I-
even doing here?
I also
I
go,
don't know.
That's not the information we're looking for. We're not looking for what we're doing here.
those are not the droids you're looking for.
Those are the droids you are looking for.
No one informed
She
me.
goes and points
we came
over at you
here.
and says, like,
I just got beat.
you guys are the ones asking the questions here. Why would I know what droids you guys are even looking for? Or why would I be looking for droids when you guys walked in here?
We're looking for droids.
No, stop it. Anyways, what do you know
Roger,
about
Roger.
what do you
Roger.
know about if I say something, someone's gonna say Roger Roger again.
Roger.
Called it.
I mean, go ahead, Joker.
Well, no, because every time I say something,
Roger.
exactly.
She can't respond with what information or the price of said information if you don't say what you need it on.
I'm aware,
Roger.
but it's kind of hard not to say things. I mean, it's kind of hard to say
Roger.
things when that keeps coming up.
This is getting fucking ridiculous, people.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No more Roger Roger.
Oh, okay.
No, he said it.
No, I was saying that so that no one would be interrupting with it.
Sorry.
God
Anyway.
damn it.
Yeah. Let's at least stop interrupting Joker so you can say the title.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna turn to her and say, first off, don't mind those idiots. Anyway, second, the information we need. Well, first off, have you heard anything about have you heard any suspicious things going on?
Define suspicious.
Like anything that would warrant investigation into by police. By the way, we are police.
She goes and says, glad I don't need any police work done since you idiots are police. But no, we don't really have a police business here. We do have a police station, I do know that. But for the most part, it doesn't get used because we normally just handle things by ourselves. Plus, typically, nobody wants to attack a town that has a dragon.
Ah, and what would this dragon's name be?
What did you ask?
Dragon.
What would the dragon's name be?
Dragon.
Nobody really knows the dragon's name.
Ah, where can we find it?
Fancies.
If you're just wanting to know about the place, there's a cave that the dragon usually goes in and stays in. And I do hear that most people don't come back from it, though.
How easy is it to riz the dragon?
Damn it.
She goes and says, if that's your whole plan, good luck.
I just slapped my face in character and in real life.
Never trust a bard.
Never trust a bard.
Don't worry, I shall lay the last of the dragons.
Hey.
Play!
Slay.
Play!
I'm slaying them in a certain sense.
Meanwhile, the king, Bard, what did you do? Baby dragon pops in. Daddy!
God fucking damn it.
I love that bit.
Uh,
Anyway, no, I'm actually going to raise up the dragon. That was a joke.
so, anything
Okay.
else you guys had to say to the
I
bartender
wanna-
or Bahamut?
I go to Bahamut. I want to contract with Tiamat, please.
He goes and looks over at you and says, "I will murder you."
I say contract.
Okay, so I have a question. Why are we actually here in town? We're looking for the lawyer or whatever the fuck?
No, you guys
Teleporting
just came
people?
here because you guys wanted to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're
we
here
don't
now.
currently have a job or anything like that.
No.
No.
So if you guys
No,
want
we're
to
just
go
here.
and deal with the dragon, you guys can.
Okay.
Sure, I'll beat up a dragon, even though I just got beat up by a dragon and a purple-haired
Bartender.
person.
I'm sure. Let's go. I was going to say there's a beach right there, but okay. Let's go.
I
try
summon
I
it.
mean,
Tiamat.
we can kill the dragon after the beach.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, you guys. If you guys want to go down to the beach and have fun, you guys can.
Ye-
I mean, we can also invite the dragon to the beach. Then it's still a beach party episode.
We could also invite Tiamat so Chell doesn't do anything stupid.
I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna start praying for Tiamat to get here.
God damn it. I was hoping that would fail.
It does fail, actually.
Oh,
Because keep in mind, Bahamut's free to run around. Tiamat is usually imprisoned.
Hey, what about me? I wonder. Tiamat. God damn it. Wait,
exact
can
same number.
I tell you guys to say your prayers out loud.
yes.
No, I was
I
thinking
am.
in my head.
So you're saying it out loud, right, Wretched?
Yes.
He goes and lifts you up and says, "If you don't want to die, stop that." And then let's go of you.
Fine. Buzzkill.
Bahamut goes and says, like, "It's not being a buzzkill. She'll murder you all first. And then it's my job to clean up your mess for summoning her."
I just turn to him and say, "Fair enough. Okay, can you help us with the dragon that we are eventually going to go and see by inviting them to the beach party?"
He goes and says, like, "I might come to the beach party, but I'm not going to fight a dragon to it.
Oh,
Or at least not go out of my way to do so."
I was gonna give you a meal. Now I'm second guessing it.
We could sacrifice Chels.
Right? We could use Shell as a bargaining chip.
Are you saying this
That
out
what
loud
I am to you
him?
people. Says that
What?
what
Yeah.
I am to you people.
Are you saying this out loud to
Bargaining.
him?
Yes.
Yes, I
He
am.
goes and looks over at you two and says, like, "Are you two actually friends?"
No, we're coworkers. I think this has been
Exactly.
said
There's a
before.
difference.
Still? Why do you want your co-workers sacrificed? And besides, I can murder them myself, regardless of you get to sacrificing them.
Well, see,
Well,
here's the thing.
They don't
Is
want
that-
a dead sacrifice.
Here's the
Obviously.
thing. We can make
Oh,
sure
no,
he's
I don't
not
know how sacrifice-
resurrected.
I don't know how sacrifices work.
We can give you what you want for him to finally always rest in peace.
Interesting proposal.
Bahamut goes and says, "And how would that be the case?"
We will make sure no one resurrects him.
And
until
murder
his-
those who do.
After, well, that's not completely true. because he has debt on him, and the people will resurrect him. But we
Just
can
kill
make
the
sure that
people.
after his debt is after his debt is paid off, he is not to be resurrected again.
Then the debt will just go to Wretched.
No,
Screwing over
because
me and Wretched.
I said that after all the debt is paid off,
Oh,
make
okay.
sure you're not resurrected.
Exactly.
I mean, to
Well,
be
that's
fair,
like a lot of
Wretched
debt.
can go and take
Mm.
back his debt, or somebody
No,
else can
wait,
take
wait,
the
wait.
burden off of Chell.
Wait.
True.
That's
Man,
man.
because
Y'all
the
want
lawyer
y'all
doesn't
want me
care
dead
who pays
so
it.
badly.
Like the lawyer did say that the debt is transferable to another willing party.
Hmm.
So if somebody
Bahamut,
else
you
is
want my
willing to
debt?
take on the debt besides Chell, yeah, they can take it from Chell, basically.
No, he's the debt mule, as has been stated.
We'll get Chell to pay the debt off first.
Yeah.
He volunteered for this.
True.
Yep.
If it was something that was completely unwillingly taken, then yeah, I could understand. But we warned him multiple fucking times.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening.
Sir, there's a recording that will prove that you did. We warned
Yeah.
you. We gave you plenty of chances to backtrack. You still said, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it."
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm a person.
No, I think it's not because I bought him a drink.
You ordered Bahamut a drink.
No, it's because I bought Chell's a drink. That's why he's got the debt.
Fair.
But yeah, I'm gonna. Speaking of drink, I'm gonna turn to Bahamut and say, since you somewhat helped us out, how about a drink? It'll just be one, and we're not gonna try to get you drunk. Trust me. And
I would
then
laugh.
after you can have a meal.
I would laugh if his constitution was so weak that he ended up being drunk straight away after just a sip.
Bahamut says, like, I can use a drink after all of what you guys did here.
Okay.
God, Gordon, you yourself
I
sound
offer him a
so
drink.
tired of everything.
No, it's just that
Well,
Bahamut is.
That's Bahamut.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying
So
you
I
yourself.
hand him a shot. I say, here you go. It's all yours.
Like, by technicality, both of these two NPCs are entirely tired of what you all are doing here.
They did it to me.
Well, actually, no,
Also-
I cannot say that. The bartender is not tired of Yatoria. But Yatoria has also
we
not
get it,
done
Gordon.
anything besides just compliment her.
By the way, just wanted to make sure the information we got from the bartender. How much was that?
For the most part, she didn't charge with anything because you didn't say anything that wouldn't be just like relatively common knowledge of the area.
Oh, so then I
Yeah,
don't
she
have
more
to pay
charges
this
for like
information.
specific knowledge, such as like.
So you wasted
oh, hey,
everyone's
here's.
time. Congratulations.
Well, yeah, it's more
Couldn't
like she
Gordon.
charges for information such as like, people drunk at the tavern just casually like, talking about their crimes and stuff.
I
Yeah.
I
Like-
asked if there was anything that police work would be needed for technically, just with different words. I'm paraphrasing that.
Oh.
And
I
You
assumed that you
said
were
there was
asking for like,
nothing.
is there a case to work on?
no, I was just talking about in general. Is there anything that, has there been any crimes? Has there been anything we need to know about that we could take care of? That's what I was asking.
Mm. I mean, I would say still that like a lot of the crimes you would be investigating probably have not had like anything go on around here anyway. So she probably had have little to no information on them anyway.
All right.
All right.
As for Euteria, she goes and says, "Nice to meet you, Fiesta. As for me, my name is Arya."
Wait, he actually named an NPC?
Damn, that's a sick name.
I'm shocked.
Actually, yeah, that is actually a really pretty name too.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
It is.
Damn, Gordon.
Did you
Good job.
come up with that on the spot, or did you have it planned?
For the most part, I did have it planned.
Man,
Oh,
that was
cool.
a sick name. Good job, Gordon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Arya. Aria.
Ah, congratulations,
yeah,
Gordon.
like a
Great character
like a
name.
music kind of thing.
Yeah, as far as I know, this should show like that. So yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Okay.
And also the full image of the character.
Neat.
Neat.
Uh,
So, anyways, so I'm just gonna ask: do you sell food here?
what?
I'm asking the bartender: do you sell food here?
Not usually, but depending on what you want, I might be able to fix it. Especially if you give me the
Okay.
ingredients.
Oh, I don't think I have. Oh wait, I might be able to. No, I was gonna say I'd pull some out of my hat, but I don't think I'd have any in my hat.
Keep in mind your hat is not a extra-dimensional storage; it's extra-dimensional transportation. So like
Yeah, I know.
like wherever you might store food, you would if you would own it, you can technically grab it out of that hat.
I know.
love
That's why I'm saying, since I technically don't own anything I think would work out for this, I can't pull it out of my hat.
Fair.
I love how you had to add on the fact that you had to own it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's how that works. So
Well, the reason why I specified that he had to own it is so that it's not just like, let me go and grab out like the deck of many things, which is in a very specific location.
Yeah. Plus, it's broken. I've used it in a different campaign. It's not exactly good or bad to use because it's a double-edged sword.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
yeah, but the
I'm
deck
gonna
of many
have
things
to
owner would
call
probably
it
be
here, I
very
think.
pissed if you went and
Okay.
grabbed it.
I think Ratchet's trying to tell us something
Yeah,
important.
yeah. I'd say I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to call it here because I am up early and I've got a 6-hour drive tomorrow.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. See ya.
So are you wanting?
Yeah.
Alright, take care.
So like, are you wanting to do anything special, Wretched, or just generally be partying like at the beach party and then teleport out when we need to fight?
I'll be fading into the background.
Fair enough.
It's this the Simpson meme where he walks backwards into the bush.
Ah. Yeah, fair.
Like Homer Simpson going into the bush.
Yes.
Yes.
Or technically just like doing like some sort of Scooby Doo villain. I forget which one just casually walks into like the water and just like disappears beneath the waves.
Yes.
I think it's
That could
Captain
work,
Cutler
too.
for that one, but I could be wrong. And it's an entirely different one.
Or you just see me
So
on my
many
ship up,
water
like,
bait. There's that frickin'. There's the pirates. There's the.
or you just see me get into my ship and start attacking merchant vessels.
One,
Just-
that would be a crime. Two, there might be other people that go and get pissed off you for that. I'll be real.
I am a pirate, and that's fair.
I am a pirate.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. I'll be just saying bye-bye.
See you,
Alright,
Richard.
take care.
Bye, Ratchet.
Bye, Wretched.
Bye.
Alright, so what do you all do now?
So I was going to. Well, first off, Did you already react to what
Uh.
Euteria put in there?
Um. Um. So as for what Euteria says, she goes and says, "Thank you. I really do love my name. As for what I do on my days off, normally I just relax. I don't think about anything besides that, really."
I'm just gonna turn to the bartender and say, "Well, we're planning on going to the beach quick. Just to hang out, have fun, relax in general. So, I bet Euteria is probably looking forward to relaxing on the beach too, and would probably like company. What time do you get off of work?"
Arya says, I own this, so by technicality I can get off whenever I want.
Ah,
Wow, neat.
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 And then I'm gonna say to everybody in the tavern, has anybody seen a cool magic trick before? I've got a couple.
Oh God.
So what magic trick do you do?
I'm going to say first I need a glass of water. And
Arya goes and places a glass of water on the table.
I grab it and then say, okay, now, what, I'm going to point to a random person out there. What is your favorite drink?
There you go and say, cola, also known as
So
discount Pepsi/Coke.
Yeah. So I'm going to grab his cup that might be in front of him. It is one right in front of him, right?
What would you need the cup for?
You'll see. Basically, I'm gonna use prestidigitation or minor illusion actually to make it look like I'm pouring water out, but it's turning into cola. To give off the impression that I've turned water into cola. And then that way it looks like I've actually done that. Because I think I could do that, right?
Yeah, I would say you could do that. That's the main that's one of the main things for a spell. So yeah, I'd say that's
Alright,
he
then
has
I'm gonna do that.
like I would say he probably has like an empty glass or something.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go, and you like cola, so here you go, a cup of cola.
After you get done pouring, and he says, thank you, and then takes a sip of it.
And then I'm gonna. Okay, go ahead.
And then he goes and says, like, this tastes like water, though.
It's watered down.
I love how you
Anyways.
admit that.
So since that trick is done, I then go, and who likes a good disappearing act?
Balma goes and says, like, can you make that one disappear? As he
Pointing
puts
at
over
Chell,
at Chell.
I assume. I'm just gonna turn to him and say, well, I would like to, but I don't think he would fit
What?
in my. It would be a neat trick,
Traitor.
though. That would be cool. I mean, I assume I could just, well, hold on. Let me see. What do I have that could work? Well, I could also embarrass him for you.
I've done literally nothing wrong.
Bono goes and says, like, pray tell, how do you plan to do this sad thing?
So here's the thing.
That
I
sounds
can-
promising.
Hold on a second. Yep. So I can make it look like he has rolled around in mud and therefore he has become what looks like a slob. It would be very embarrassing. Would you like to see that?
Bono goes and says, like, wasn't there one point where he runs around in his underwear? Plus 2 fairies running around in a female bunny suit right now. What's more embarrassing than either one of those two things?
Well, I was gonna go with the other thing because this spell would be able to it says you instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot, but I wanted to stay away from anything like, you know, that kind of thing. So I was trying to make it look like he was just covered in mud. But, you know.
Fair.
Well, actually, here we go. It says you make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on any object or surface. I could just make an L appear on his forehead so that it signifies that he's a loser. I'm talking about prestidigitation.
Fair enough.
So I say, would you like to see him have an L on his forehead to mark him as a loser?
Sure, why not?
Alright, so I use prestidigitation to make an L appear on his forehead that won't go away. Ta-da!
And I've just been bullied this entire session.
I know, right?
And for my final trick, I pull out my flute and say, I'm going to make my own wand disappear. I throw it in my hat, but not like throw it, like, because it's a long flute
I think you
and
had
my
one
hat
to
is
begin
looks
with.
only so deep. I'm going to slowly push it in and make it look like it's going into the hat without, like it shouldn't fit,
Ooh.
and it goes into the hat.
Keep in mind, it's basically just like a normal magician's hat, other than the fact that you can reach in and basically have a portal show up to go and
Yeah, I know.
transfer things.
I know.
So by
Just
technicality, that
make
flute would just stay in the hat,
Yeah, I know.
or be pushed through the hat and break it.
Yeah, I know.
We had.
I'm basically using the interdimensional space to store the flute while it makes it look like I'm just pushing the flute in.
I did say that the objects can only be placed in and disappear if you first pull it out of the hat before
Okay.
you do it.
Well, then, how would I be able to store anything in it in the first place if I can't pull it? If I have to pull it out first?
Because the magic of the hat, so long as you've pulled it out within the last hour, it recognizes it, and so it just knows where to store it. After the hour, it's kind of just forgotten where it's stored at. So there's like, yeah, I'm just gonna place it here inside this hat. I have no idea where to go with this thing, so, hi.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, if I'm pulling something from the hat that has been stored in it, I'd have to have put it in there for the first time, at some point.
Okay, so no,
So it
I
kind of
misunderstood
defeats the
what,
purpose.
I misunderstood, what you're saying, / you misunderstood what I was saying. And, so, think of it this way. Like, say you own a house in Fanfoss, and you're currently in Dawsbury. If you know for a fact that it's like, oh hey, I have a deck of cards at my house in Fanfoss. You can reach in, pull out the deck of cards from Fanfoss, And so like it now does not exist at your house in Fanfos. It's now the actual object is now in your hand, and if within an hour you place it back in the hat, that entire deck of cards would go back to where it was in Fanfos.
Then how about this? First, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I see any animals around me. Because I have a method to my madness. What do I see?
How big of animals are you trying to talk about?
Like something that I could easily hold in my hand, like a bird or a
Yeah, I would say you could
I
find
don't
some
know,
birds
a
around.
rabbit. Okay, so I'm going to. Where do I see this bird, by the way? Just so I know. Is it flying through the sky? Is it in a tree? On the ground?
Probably flying through the sky, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be trickier. But I'd assume since I've seen it, I can do this. Since I now know its location. Would I be able to reach into my hat and grab it from midair out there? Since I've
No.
seen... No?
No, creatures like that you have to tame first. But they would work in a similar fashion.
Darn. It was worth a shot.
Yeah. As for you, Yuturia, she goes and says, yeah, being a businesswoman is great and all, but, sure, I don't mind joining you all at the beach. I normally don't get much of a chance to relax anyway, so, it might be a nice change of pace.
So we're off to the beach. Yay!
To the beach.
Oh, the beach is all the way at the bottom. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. No, I didn't want the arrow. God darn it.
Yeah, so Bama's just as in essentially like this platinum style bathing suit. To be fair, I now realize I forgot to place the changing rooms, which would probably be like right about there or something. Essentially.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what type of bathing suit like Wretched would have, but like he's just probably in his underwear or something. Either that or just going to use the bunny suit as a swimsuit.
I'm not gonna go swimming. I'm just gonna be relaxing on the beach.
Good enough for a display.
Yes, I just pull out a towel from my hat from home and lay it out on the beach since I know that will actually work.
Sounds
fair,
like
have you guys did you guys actually go and buy swimsuits?
No. I don't want to get
I will. How much for
Sure,
one?
I guess. How much?
Are you wanting like a normal one or a fine one?
A fine one.
What's the
30 gold.
difference?
Okay.
Mainly the amount. Essentially, like a fine one is a lot more sturdy. It'll be 30 gold. As for a regular one, yeah, it probably will wear out a lot more quickly, but it would be about like, let me see, how much do those sell for? There, yeah, how much?
Oh dear.
So a fine two-piece bikini would also be about 30 gold. Okay, let me look this up because I'm.
Take my money.
Where? I know
I'm
I have a
just imagining-
tab for this thing. Where is it? Where is the tab that I looked up?
No clue.
Don't worry, I also have no clue where it is. I just need to figure out which tab it actually is, cause yeah. Why is it like seemingly nowhere? Literally, where the frick did I place this tab?
In the chat version of Discord of this call, that's you. Shut
Yes,
up and take my money.
the taking the act my money gift is indeed Uteria.
Take my money, damn it.
I don't care the price. Shut up and take my money. I want to be poor.
Alright, fine. I'll just do this.
Of course.
Oh, and I just want to add to what I've pulled from my hat. I've also pulled a book of my favorite book of magic tricks, so I can study up
Of
more
course.
on my magic tricks. My
Man,
just my
I
street
can't
magic.
believe you're just the cat in the hat, but no, it's a rabbit in the hat. God.
No, I'm a rabbit that can pull himself out of his own hat.
yes, exactly. Okay, so for a normal type 1 well, for a normal type swimsuit, it would be about 2 gold.
No.
And yes, as you do indeed get the bikini there, Yaturi.
The rabbit suit should work just fine.
So you're going to swim in a rabbit suit. Wretched, I'll ask him later. He is probably in some sort of swimsuit, either that or he's probably in his underwear. Let's be real. It's probably going to be one of those two. But yeah. So, most of you bought a swimsuit, right?
Yes.
Yep, they
Alright.
bought a swimsuit.
Just wanted to confirm on that. And so the clerk rings you all up, and you all are on your ways. So, what are you now doing on the beach?
As I said,
That's
I'm relaxing on a towel, reading my favorite magic trick book.
Alright. Lucas, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm like right next to the water, and I decide what do I roll to build sandcastle? Really terrible sandcastle.
Oh, you're wanting to do that.
I'm building it on the water's edge, and every time it gets destroyed, I just build it again.
I would say you could probably just do that. If you want to see about how comedic it is, then probably roll performance. It is very comedic in how you're building it, and then it's just like, oh, I guess what's right. Okay, let me build it quickly. Let me try and build it faster. Joe, what are you doing besides trying to not piss off Bahamut?
Float. I want to float above the water.
Okay, Pennywise.
Okay, so
No,
yeah,
no,
you're
no, no.
just
I'm
floating
not.
over there.
I'm
It's
not
like,
swimming. I'm using the bunny suit's ability to float to just float over the water.
I
Uh,
So I
repeat.
think that's pretty
I repeat.
cool.
I repeat. All right, Pennywise.
Everyone floats up here.
no, like
Exactly.
basically, he's somewhat flying over the wire, Joker, for reference.
Oh.
This is my dream.
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
peak.
Bama goes in and just says, I wonder when a Kraken can go and bring that person underneath the water.
What?
Uh,
Oh,
I just want to say that I think I heard that, and I'm just gonna chuckle under my breath and be like, "Yeah, that'd be a scene."
and Yuteria, I take it that you're waiting and for like Arya to head out of the change rooms.
I think I misheard you. Can you repeat that, Bahamut?
You were probably not in range for him to do that.
Yeah.
So just
I
because
don't
I'm
know.
curious, please describe the bikini that you essentially want to, like, have for Arya.
And create a character. Wow, you're in the spotlight here.
Yeah. By the way, I want to say that I spend about a half hour doing reading my book, and after that, I want to get up and you know test out some of my magic that I was reading up on.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I will be a learned magic user. If it's just street magic, I don't care. It's still magic to me. So you can just see me pulling things through my hat from home that just make it look like I'm just pulling random objects from my hat. And then putting some of them back when I realize that they're not what I was looking for.
Okay, so for reference on chat, I'm going to be like yeah, I'm going to be grabbing the thing that the Eteria said. Just so that stream has just so the recording has an idea.
Hmm.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we might just end in that time frame anyway. Oh, whoops, wrong place. But yeah.
And once again, my cat is laying on my my.
I love cats.
So yeah, for recording purposes, that's Yuteria's swimsuit.
Okay.
As Arya walks out, Yuteria sees that she's actually not in the bikini. She's probably a bit shy, so she's in a one-piece swimsuit. Actually, Yuteria is right. That is indeed purple. Oh, and on on her swimsuit, there's actually a bit of a flower pattern. Probably a that of Lavender's, and she's just walking out there. They're looking a bit shy.
Oh, he's yeah. Oh, nervous. I don't say that in character. I'm just saying that as a player. Yeah.
Fair enough. Uh,
I'd assume I'd have like a volleyball in my in back home. So I'm just gonna pull one from my hat and say, "Who wants to play volleyball?"
Your hat of random objects.
yeah. Uh.
I see.
Arya goes and says, "Thank you. You look amazing in that swimsuit as well. Um, as for what you call me, I mean, I can't really stop you, unless it's something that I just absolutely don't like." Uh,
I just assumed that I could, like I'm just gonna go over to Bahamut and ask, "Hey, do you want to play volleyball with me?" You could even hit the ball towards Chell and see if he falls into the water.
I'm gonna have to roll frickin' whatever to keep my concentration if it hits me. What do you have to roll if someone's trying to break your concentration?
one, it depends on whether or not you're unconscious. Because if
Yeah.
so,
I don't.
yeah,
if they
you
hit it
become
so hard that I
unconscious,
go
you also fall
unconscious,
into the sea. Or you have your concentration break. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
But anyways,
That
what does
doesn't sound
Bahamut
very
say to
good.
that?
Bama just brings up a boulder and says, like, if anything, I'll just rather throw a rock at him if I'm doing that.
Jesus Christ!
I was gonna say, well. Hear me out. Hear me out. That is a viable option, but it would be funnier if it was a lighter object because then it would show how weak he is and inferior to you.
Damn it, joke. I mean, thank you. I don't know.
Bama puts down the boulder and says, like, you think he can lift this?
He may not be able to lift it, but remember, we want him to look like he's weak, right? If he's able to lift a ball, but he can get knocked out by the same ball, that would make him look weak.
Aren't all you humans like that, though?
Yes, but hear me out. You hate him the most, right?
Hate him the most. I'm using your hatred as a.
Bama goes and says, like, I mean, I do dislike him, but, using a different object also makes me look weak a bit, too.
But here's the thing. You have great arm strength, right? So you
Probably.
could
Yeah,
make it go
so?
really, really fast to the point where it hurts him. You could even
I'm
knock him
1
unconscious.
HP, Joker. Are you trying to kill me?
Yes. Yes, he is.
I'm just trying to have fun here.
By murdering you.
Yes,
I
I'm
wouldn't be
murdering
murdering him.
Shell.
I wouldn't be murdering him. Bahamut would be.
Yes, you're wanting to go get Shell murdered by Bahamut.
I mean, we could always just give him CPR. He'll be fine. Eh,
If that hits me hard enough, I'm freaking dying.
I think we
Who's to
stated that
stabilize
he
you?
doesn't give a care about you in the world.
I have 1 out of 71 hit points. I shall definitely, definitely die. You know, I'll tell you, you know, this will be my least embarrassing death.
We will remember your sacrifice. Who are you again?
The man y'all sacrificed.
What was your name again?
I
You can just hear the I'm done with your shit in his voice.
But anyway,
Uh,
fine. Fine. I then say, how about this then? I put away the volleyball into my hat to put it back, and then I'd assume that I've also got a medicine ball somewhere, so I might grab that and say, this is a little bit heavier.
Okay, so as you're doing that, Arya goes and says to Yeteria, I don't really know. As I said, I normally just lace about, so I have no idea what might be a fun thing to do at the beach.
I just whisper, I just yell out loud, does anyone want to play volleyball?
Sure, I'll play volleyball with you, and I go and play volleyball with him.
I'm too
In.
busy. I'm too busy floating. I can't play.
Fair.
Ooh.
Arya goes and says like, sure, but how do we play?
Oh, hi, Wretched.
You really need to work on your panic skills, Wretched. I don't think you're made there, actually.
No, he was not made at all.
So Arya goes in and goes up to you two and says like, hey, mind if we play too?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say, do you know how to play?
Not at all.
So I'll just teach her the basics. I say, basically, we're just hitting the
Oh,
ball over and
Hi there.
to each other, How do and you lock? if one of us misses, then
R.
the team that hit the ball last scores a point. Pretty simple.
Okay.
She says, so hit that ball, to smack it down in the ground, right? On your side?
Yes. You have to attempt to do that, and then we have to attempt to hit it back.
Arya says, I got it.
So I'm gonna be the one to serve. So I throw the ball up in the air. Do I have to roll anything to hit it?
Nah, I assume you just do it, and as
Okay.
you return it, Arya says she has it, and then she kicks it and underneath the net, then and it hits your side. So it's like, so that means we got a point, right?
I mean,
Well,
like,
Unfortunately, like I said, it has to go over the net, but it was a nice kick. I'll give you that.
Joker, you fool.
I mean, to be fair, I will also say that it also did go and hit the ground, so like it did kind of get close to the water, and I am
Okay.
assuming, yeah, like if you guys are playing like this, I assume that she's like right here, and
Yeah.
kick the ball, about 10 feet, and it rolled another 20 out to 30.
Ah,
Actually, probably about out to 40. So,
gotcha.
not sure if you want to correct her on that too.
So, well, technically, did we draw a line for boundaries?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
See ya,
So
Teria.
I'm gonna.
Also,
Terry.
Uteria, roll before you leave. Roll performance.
Yes.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay.
Hello? Ouch.
And so Lucas and Joker also roll performance.
Okay. Yes, not 20.
Wow.
Okay, Lucas, you don't need to roll. You automatically win.
Oh, yeah.
I assume that what's going on here is that just Arya is having no idea about how it's actually played. She's just probably kicking the ball around and stuff, hoping that it's doing well. Joker's being absolutely amazing at volleyball. And then Lucas is just like,
hard on the entire thing.
yeah,
He's just sitting there,
like
just
Joker is
watching.
just like tryharding it, and Lucas is just like, yeah, I'm just gonna catch up on the law book. I'm sure he's got this, and then occasionally whacks the ball with the law book.
Yeah. Lucas is just there.
Pretty much, yeah. I like what he said. I'm using the law book to play as I'm updating myself on the laws.
Yes. And so, like, the good performance of each team is Uteria and Hops. I was like, Uteria and Joker.
Yeah.
Arya and Lucas are kind of just there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Uteria is just kind of like letting Arya have her fun because it's Arya.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not dead, I'm good.
Has my Riz been successful at all?
You do not know whether or not your Riz has been successful, but she does look a bit disappointed when Joker says that's game and that you all lost.
Oh.
Well, I'm not saying that it's game and you all lost just like that. I'm probably gonna be like, saying you did good though.
No, she actually did terrible.
In practice. I'm just saying that all she needs is practice, and she could do well.
You did terribly. You need to practice a lot
I'm trying
more.
to be nice about it, not just be a jerk. Because I'm not that kind of person. Like even the character wouldn't be that kind of character.
Fair.
They would be nice about it.
Joker. Nice. Wow.
I
Well,
had
you know.
her on console being like, you did a good job.
She goes and
At least you had
says
fun.
like, did I though? I'm not sure if I did.
You gotta be
Did you
blunt
have
with them.
fun?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
I had a lot of
convince her
fun.
that. I'm trying to
Ben, you
convince
did
her
a good
that.
job.
Yeah. Basically, the whole point is we're supposed to have fun. Whether we won or lost is irrelevant.
What were we doing again?
Why'd you
Playing
come
beach
here in the
volleyball
first place?
apparently.
What?
But yeah, I gotta go now, so bye bye.
Bye,
Yep,
man.
see you,
Bye,
Victoria.
Terry.
Thanks for hanging.
But yeah.
Well.
So, anything you guys want to do now?
I'm just gonna try to teach her. I'm gonna try to help Euteria's character while Euteria is technically gone. Just help her teach Arya a bit more about how to properly play volleyball, so that if we ever play again, then she has a little bit more knowledge and experience with how to play and all that.
Fair enough. And for
Because I'm
reference
nice
for
like
the
that.
VOD, I will probably see about getting, like, her done in her swimsuit. Therefore, like, you all can see about it. I'll also be sure to post it in the D&D chat when, I actually do finish it.
Okay.
Just so that you guys know it, because by technicality, like, yeah.
We would have seen it.
Yeah, like, you all would have seen it, basically.
Yeah.
It's a similar case to Bahamut, but, like, with him, like, I'd have to extend out the angle, because, like, from what you see right now, Bahamut's just basically, like, yeah, sup, I'm shirtless, what up?
Until we get that, Gordon.
What?
How long till we get Bahamut? Answer the question. I need to know for research purposes.
So, the Bahamut one would probably be a little bit faster. Because, like, for that one, I have a couple of ideas about how I can actually go and get it to where, like, it'll be super quick and easy for me. As
Interesting.
for Arya, she will probably be a few weeks, because, like, I do have a very good idea about the design, essentially. I still have to manually do it, and as far as I can tell, I have to do every bit of it, essentially. So, like,
You're a good artist. I believe in you.
I really am not, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
I assume
you're
by
an
the way,
artist.
I assume this is what Bahamut would be looking like. Just the shorts would be a little more fancy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That sums up about what he would be looking like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I also would place in for the video purposes as, like, Bahamut, essentially. It's just that, like, like, currently the video things I have is, like, for session 15, I have to go and add in no balls, and then here I have to design Bahamut's swimsuit and Arya's swimsuit. Because, fun fact, I was planning for them to have swimsuits, just not this early.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far in the last few sessions, you guys have been very great at getting to things a lot earlier than what I was expecting you guys to interact with it.
Speed running.
So, do you think that this whole beach episode we'd be able to have gotten a long rest at the end?
Yeah, you guys probably would have a long rest at the end.
Oh, thank goodness.
Should we call it here?
So then, yeah,
Unless you guys have something else you want to do, like, right now with the beach party.
Nope.
Alright, then time
Not
to end the
second.
recording.